a super cool intro, and sometimes we like to surprise
You
you with a
just
live
pop
stream.
in.
We like to surprise you with a live stream. I guess I'll give you a quick introduction. Your many things. This is Victoria Boyington, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that on her screen. She's a mom. She's a teacher. She's a musician. She's the founder and director of
California Women's Music.
California Women's Music. What's California Women's Music?
So it is a nonprofit that's dedicated to advancing women in music, business, education, and the fine arts.
Hell yeah.
Basically the idea was is a festival could grow in each one of those categories. And so, if you're a musician, then you would grow in the festival in that way. And if you were into video or sound, you would grow in that way. And
Dope. I like it.
yeah,
Let's talk about it, but I think one thing we should definitely do is play some songs. And if we could pull some comments in, if there are people watching, first of all, please like and comment on this post. Like it, share it, comment. It'll help people to see it. If you're watching from Victoria's Facebook page, you can do it. If you're watching from mine, you can do it. We usually have an intro song that we start with, Victoria. And because we didn't play it, I'm just gonna start off by playing the intro song. It's called "Burn It
perfect.
Down." Is that cool?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
just
do
hang
it.
in there. All right. Yeah, yeah. Let me get some reverb, Lorenzo. Oh, you got the rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm, the style, the style, the style. Oh, you giving the world, and the Lord gave you that smile. You turn it on like a light switch. Now in the dark, I'm helpless. Let's start a spark, rub on my stick. Put me out, put me out, put me out, put me out. But please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, I'm on fire. Let's burn it down, baby. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, I'm on fire. Well, burn it down. Love them and leave them. That's what you do. Oh, you play a cold, cold game, and I'm just the same as those fools. So, baby, your heart is freezing. And that's why you're so cool. Every man you play spends the rest of his days in Ice Cube. Please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, I'm on fire. Put me out. Baby, oh please don't leave. Oh please don't leave. Oh, I'm on fire. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. This is the intro song. Let's bring Victoria back, please. Hi, Chantal. All right, so we have some people watching now. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
please welcome Victoria. She's back. Got her all sounding nice and everything.
Awesome.
Cool. And we have Sue Pepper here. Says hello. Highlight of my day. The day's just starting out. Hopefully, it's only 4 o'clock here.
It's only 4 o'clock.
As musicians, we wake up super late. I got up at noon today. Victoria, what time did you get up this morning?
Like 6.
6.
Like every morning on the dot.
Now,
I literally cannot sleep longer than that.
Have you always been that way, or is that a
No.
a newer development?
That's new.
That's
Because when
new.
I was young, I could sleep like till noon, no problem.
What happened?
I think when you get older and you're a woman, it just, things change.
Really?
Yeah, then you're awake
I've-
all the time.
I'm expecting to get older. I'm not expecting to be a woman anytime soon, so I guess I should probably just keep sleeping hell of a
I know with guys, I don't think it works that way.
Travis Moore says, "Sup, Sam? What's up, dude? We're just doing a little live stream and playing some tunes." Victoria. Now I
Yeah.
understand. So you have a band. It's called Callbox.
Yeah.
I was checking you guys out on Spotify. Super
Awesome.
cool. Did you just put out a new record or new EP?
Yeah. So we released our first EP July of last year. July 26th of last year.
Okay, but your husband is part of your band.
Yeah.
So you,
yeah.
Right. So you guys have been playing together for a long time, I think, right?
Yeah, since we first got together. That's how
Is
we
that
got
how you
together.
together? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was like, "Hey, there's this guy Jimbo, and he has like really great music, but he needs a singer, and they're looking for a singer. So maybe you'd be interested." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't know who this Jimbo guy was.
Was the first? This is what I would do if I was Jimbo. The first thing I would do is pull out this giant instrument that this man's playing. Lorenzo, can you pull up
That was not the first thing he did. He didn't pull out his
wait,
instrument.
wait.
He
till
opened
you
the
see-
door for me, which was good.
That's classy. That is classy.
Yeah, it was a good first impression.
I don't know. Are guys still opening doors these days? I am.
Yeah.
I'll open a door. How about a car door though?
That stands out.
A car
I think
door?
it's still, it shows like that you care.
Is Jimbo still opening doors for you? Or was that like a-
Yes, he does still
did
open
you-
doors
did
for
he rope
me.
you in with the door opening and then bait and switch?
Yeah, and then he showed me his instrument.
Then he showed you some things just don't change. We're trying to find a picture of this giant guitar that your husband plays in your band. And while we're doing that, do you have a song prepared that you could play? Here
yeah.
it comes. Look at this. This has not been photoshopped at all. And sorry for the low res quality. We just ripped it right off your Facebook. That's for real though. And I think that says a lot about that man. I think
Yeah,
that says a
it's
lot about
14 strings. That's a lot of instrument for anybody.
that. Sure is. I feel like I've seen. What is that? Like a bass and a guitar mixed together?
Yeah, it's called a war guitar, and so it's got 7 strings bass and 7 guitar. And I don't know
that is
how
just too
to
many
play stuff
strings.
like that. I can play the guitar, but I can't do both.
He must have a large hand. I'm gonna have to. If you're
He
looking
has
through 14 strings-
he has very meaty hands. He has like bass player hands,
Got
like
you,
metal
got
bass player hands.
you. War guitar.
Yeah.
So if you're down to play some songs, because I know we're streaming to your Facebook as well, we should definitely hear a song from you. And then
For sure.
while we're doing that, can we fix my screen because I am pixelated as hell.
That's what happens in this virtual world. Sometimes you just come out pixelated.
You're right. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better that way.
I doubt that, but
All right, Victoria, if you're ready, do you have a song you'd like to play? Lorenzo, get ready for
sure.
Victoria's
Yeah,
song.
we can definitely do a song. Maybe we could do "Born in El Paso."
Is Jimbo
Can you
gonna
do
play
that?
with you, or are you playing this on your own?
Well, let's find out
Let's find
in
out.
just a
Jimbo.
second.
Oh, you got you
Yeah,
on full
I
screen.
think this might work.
That's cool. Founder and director of CW. Oh, I heard something. I can hear it.
You can
Sounds
hear
good.
it.
It sounds
I
good.
mean, there you go. All right, so let's go for it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Callbox. with
This
Mr.
is
Song.
"Born in El Paso." Born in El Paso. I was born in El Paso, where the air is thick. I was born in El Paso, where the air is thick. I can see on through the paradise, down Trans Mountain Road. Every day I wake up, gonna take that highway home. Every day I wake up, gonna take that highway home. I'm gonna walk on through to heaven, down that golden road. All the days of my life lived by the sweat of my brow. All the days of my life lived by the sweat of my brow.
some applause for them. Do we have an applause? I think we do. Hold on. Here it comes. Hold on. Stand by. Lorenzo's juggling a bunch of stuff. He's our producer in the background. Ladies
They
and
have
gentlemen,
some
that
applause
was
for us.
Victoria and Jimbo from the band Callbox with the song. What was El Paso?
Yeah,
What?
so it's called Born in El Paso.
Obviously. God darn it.
It's okay.
Phil says his family's from West Texas.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
well,
must be from
West
Texas, then.
Texas.
Can
Yeah,
we bring
I'm
you
from
back
El
on the screen?
Paso.
Can we bring you back? I want to be visible as well.
And El Paso is
Cool.
definitely West Texas. It's closer to California.
Do you miss Texas?
Ooh. No, not really. I mean, when I grew
I
up,
miss Texas.
you miss
I
Texas because you've never been there.
I've never been
Well,
there.
that's quite a way to miss Texas. No, when I was a kid, that was like kind of like the home base. So like, we'd move away, things would happen, you'd always come back there. That's where your main family
Gotcha,
was.
That's home. So El Paso is.
Which is weird because like when I was a kid, nothing cool happened there. And like this year, Rage Against the Machine said they were going to play there. They were opening their tour in El Paso.
It was the first cool thing to ever happen to El Paso, Texas, and now it's
And then it got canceled. Oh, I can't hear you for some reason. I'm sorry.
This is good. This is live streaming at its finest.
That's the way things go. I know. I've been on that end where I'm having to run something, and that's never fun. I always feel like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating, but I'm in an air-conditioned house.
Exactly.
Okay, here's a hard-hitting question for you. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history, Victoria?
Oh, oh my!
And I know Jimbo's sitting right there, but you.
Oh, well, he was. He went back to work.
He's gone. All right, then just be honest with us. Let's get the skinny.
Oh my! I don't know. That's very interesting. That's an interesting
already
question.
Now,
I guess you read my thoughts. Really, I don't need everybody knowing where I went to.
That's how bad your internet history is.
No,
We're gonna have
it's
to
just
go
that I
Good
look
your
up.
thoughts are.
Well,
Right.
maybe.
Hi, Becky,
They might be
Ellen from the
juicy.
UK. if you're watching this, we'd love to know. Would you rather
Oh,
have people
hey,
be
Becky.
able to read your thoughts, or have people be able to check your internet history? Honestly, for me, I'm gonna go with internet history for me. Obviously. I think my thoughts are much weirder than the internet.
Oh, absolutely.
I just don't want people to know my political ideas.
Oh, really? Really? Dude, wow.
I don't have any crazy. I don't have anything crazy. It's just that I don't. I don't know. I don't really share
That's
it.
exactly what a crazy person would say. Yeah, you can't really share any political ideals these days unless
No.
they are the ones that are super loud already. Otherwise, you do face. Have you taken
Yeah.
the political? What's that? I think
Compass?
the political compass test.
No.
That's freaking interesting. I'll send it to you after. It's 1,000,000
Yeah.
questions you haven't thought about, questions you have thought about. Everybody should take it. It's crazy, and then it'll put you on it's got quadrants, right? It'll
Yeah.
show you are you left, but what's the word? Authoritarian, or are
Ooh.
you right and libertarian? And it's got this whole chart and shows you where like Genghis Khan would be, or somebody like.
Oh, geez. So it shows you where you rate.
Yeah, dude. It shows you everything. It's crazy. It's so interesting.
I'm sure I'd be somewhere in the middle. I don't think I'd be out there.
I think that's probably the sweet spot if I had to guess. Although obviously there's
Well.
a million people that will disagree with that. Why, Victoria? You know we're not supposed to talk about politics on this podcast.
I wasn't trying to bring it up. You guys asked me about why I didn't want you to read my history. I was like, well, I don't want people snooping.
All right. Is there anything you'd be comfortable sharing that you think might be at all juicy? A juicy thought. You don't have to.
A juicy thought. A juicy
Politically.
thought that I have?
Yeah, go ahead. You
Jeez.
could plead the fifth. I don't. I won't hold you to it.
Like about anything in particular?
If you're talking about the stuff that we don't want people to see that's on your internet history.
Oh, that's on my internet history that I don't want people to see. I probably look up a lot of stuff that people would consider left.
Got you.
Yeah,
Consider.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know. But but that's the thing, is that I also watch all the other stuff that's on the right. Because I want to know both sides.
I'm just so confused altogether, to be honest
It's a mess.
with you.
Everybody has their thing with each other, so
Yeah.
I just wish they would come together so that they can make some progress.
Well, we keep dreaming, baby.
Yeah,
dreaming.
well,
Um,
I know.
Lorenzo, can I get some guitar back?
But a juicy thought. Well, the other day I had this thought about love, and it was just so cheeseball. But like I couldn't help it; it just came across my mind because I was eating watermelon and it was summer. So I was like, "I love you."
I have watermelon in my mouth
Lorenzo, your
right now.
Microphone's so loud, bro. Your microphone's so loud, dog.
So yeah, so I love you like a slice of watermelon on a sunny day.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
cute.
so
I
too.
don't- you know,
It was very
okay.
junior high.
It is, but I will agree that on a warm day with a good piece of watermelon,
It has to be sweet.
you can't do much better. I think Harry Styles might have taken that line. I would tell you to write a song about it, but I think what was
I
the
know.
song
He
called?
probably wrote a song about that.
He wrote a song called Watermelon Sugar, which everybody
Oh,
loves.
see? I knew it. I knew I was onto something. But it's already taken.
Hala says, awesome singing, Victoria. Victoria Boyington. She used your entire name. That's Victoria from the band Callbox. I'm going to do a song called Lighten. It's not released. I'm just going to do it because it's the first thing that came to my mind. If I
Yeah.
get a little bit of a... Check.
You don't gotta feel too bad. We both have some things in our past we hope that we never have, and I can handle that, yeah. Oh, but that love's gonna break you back. We both gotta walk this path. You know that I'll hold your bags, but you gotta take out that trash. So lighten your load, oh, lighten your load. Lighten your load, oh, when I carry you home. And I think we both know you gotta let that go. Oh, you don't need that, you don't need that to slow us down, oh, well, lighten your load. You won't need that where we're going. Lighten. I've got boxes I haven't looked at. I've got locks I haven't unlatched. Long talks I just never had. Well, I am not so bad. So clean up that broken glass. Better luck, don't believe in that. Well, it sucks and I'll help you unpack, but you gotta take out that trash. So lighten your load, oh, lighten your load, lighten your load. Hope we don't carry you home. I think we both know you gotta let that go. Whoa. You don't need that, you don't need that to slow us down. Ooh, lighten your load. You won't need that where we're going. You won't need that where we're going. You better lighten your load. Lighten your load. When I carry you home, I think we both know you gotta let that shit go. You don't need that, you don't need that to slow us down. Oh, lighten your load. You won't need that where we're going. Lighten your load. Lighten your load. Lighten your load. Lighten your load.
I like it. I like it. Both
Hey,
of your
thanks.
songs are very upbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So you know what? I think I play by myself so often. I have a band, but as you know, finding the appropriate occasion for a band can be hard. Sometimes it's easier to just go by yourself. So when I'm by myself playing like an acoustic guitar or something, I feel like I have to like add so much more energy to everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, which is awesome. Yeah, no, I totally get you because we play a duo, so we do just me and my husband
Right.
for
And
these
trio,
kinds of
and
things.
trio.
Yeah, so when we're a big band situation, then we're trio with our drummer Dylan, and then at a cafe or like a winery or something like that, we'll
Yeah.
do a duo,
Got you. And, do
and
you
we'll
generally
switch it
play-
up. Like he'll play guitar, and he'll play war, and sometimes I'll play guitar and he'll play war.
If you missed it, when she says play war, and did you just say you play it too? Can we pull that picture back up, Lorenzo? Do you have it handy?
I don't play the war. Don't get any ideas.
Oh, I thought, look at this
I
guitar
have
this man
tried.
has. Look
I
at
have
this
tried.
freaking guitar. Zoom in on that thing. Can we zoom in on that thing? Look at that. What in the hell? I think that you probably can't get lessons for that type of instrument unless it's from Jimbo.
Yeah. Well, you might be able to find some things online. There is a whole tapping community because that particular instrument isn't really strummed; it's tapped.
Oh.
And so, there is a community for people that play odd instruments. A lot of them are in Europe.
All five of them.
Hey, Tony Levin, I
five of them
think
in
he
Europe.
plays a Chapman stick, right?
Oh yes, the Chapman stick. I've
Yeah.
heard of that. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna pretend
I
I've heard
think
of that.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does play a war,
and
and
maybe I
if
have.
and maybe I just totally messed that up. I get a message
Who-
later that's like,
who cares?
I play
Victoria,
a war.
I want to hear another song from you, but first, Lorenzo, do you have any? Look, I had a massive failure last time. We did a spelling bee with our last guest, Andy Suzuki, and Andy he really mopped the floors with me.
Oh
And
boy.
I'm looking to redeem myself a bit here. So if we're ready, Victoria, I'd like to challenge you to a very short spelling bee. We're going to do 3 words.
Oh boy.
Whoever spells the most right out of their 3 words is the winner and gets nothing.
And gets nothing.
and
We get
gets
applause.
Honestly, I can't even guarantee applause these days. So
It's true.
So Lorenzo, if you're ready, can you make yourself audible on the live stream?
Yeah.
Are we pausing?
I should be audible. You guys can hear me, right?
I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's let Victoria go first because obviously everybody knows I'm a super good speller, and so I want to give her. I don't want her to feel intimidated by my academic prowess.
Wow.
Mm.
You're confident.
I'm gonna need the confidence.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Overconfident.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my power poses. Okay, Lorenzo, we're ready for the words when you're ready. Lorenzo, by the way, I can see Lorenzo's screen from here. He has 75 fucking pages open. Part of my attention.
Oh, that's what happens when you're live streaming.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff, and we're doing an extra thing where we have a seperate program writing all of our video effects, so I can do stuff. Like
Very nice.
Don't give him the behind-the-scenes secret.
I already know the behind the scenes.
No, you don't, Victoria.
I
All right.
actually do.
Can we spell some words or what? And then I want to ask you more about yourself. I just want to play a game. Let's just.
Yeah.
I want to compete. I feel.
You
competitive
want to
right now.
compete.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
I want to show the world my spelling abilities.
Your spelling prowesses.
First up, we have for Sam.
For me, I thought
Are we going for her first?
ladies first. We were talking about being a gentleman earlier. I would like to continue that. Let's go,
Our
Victoria.
first word is miscellaneous.
Oh, you're done. There's no
Jeez.
way. I'm betting she can't get that one. There's no.
Okay, that's funny. MIS C E L L A N O U S. Miscellaneous.
So close. So close, right?
So
Off by the L.
N-E-O-U-S.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought that was
whatever.
I. I thought it was
E O U S. Yeah, that one's a little bit different. It's not a regular type of word. It
that's a
doesn't
hard
follow
word.
the regular patterns,
Well, as you know,
which is why I missed the E.
and
Excuses.
Lorenzo
Whatever.
is my producer. So give me a good.
So
one,
I
like-
automatic.
Yeah.
brr.
Yeah. Let me get something good. Like
Alright.
Grass.
Your word
Grass.
is dog.
Oh, jeez.
That's fucked up.
You have definitely.
Okay. You know what's so sad about this,
There you go.
Victoria?
What's
This
that?
is a basic word. It's got to be like, what is it, 7 letters? I feel like I could string them together. But with the amount of autocorrect I use these days, I can't definitely guarantee you I'm going to spell this correctly, but here it goes.
Okay.
It's going to start with define. D-E-F-I-N. Fuck, I'm already lost. D-E-F-I-N-A-T. No! Fuck! Sorry. That was a loud F-bomb. Wait, hold on a second. Can I try it again? D-E-F-I.
We'll give
Wait,
you
D...
half points if you can get it. in a
Okay.
second.
All right, half points. I'm down with that. Okay, I got you. D-E-F-I-N-I. Right? No, you can't give me that. That's cheating. And then T. E-L-Y.
You got it.
Half a
Yeah.
point.
It's
that's my
that.
first-
It's you know where I think people make the mistake is after the N, they do A instead of I.
Innately, yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
And we never learn how to do it right because our phone just does it. It corrects it automatically.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Lorenzo's quite a bit younger than me. Lorenzo just turned
Yeah,
18.
you guys. I think you both are younger than me.
We don't have to go. We don't have to go into it. But Lorenzo, just
No,
in
we
case you
don't.
didn't know, spell check has not been around for forever.
No, I had to learn how to spell these words.
Okay, so this is actually exciting for me because I'm at
And use a
half
dictionary.
point.
Wow. I actually.
And
when I was
thesaurus.
younger, we did use a dictionary.
Yeah, you did. You were taught to
Congratulate-
figure it out.
Fascinating. Anyways, let's get back to the competition. This is huge for me. I have half a point. I'm actually in the lead for once in the spelling
I
bee.
lost a lot of respect.
For me.
I'm a teacher, and oh my god.
Did you? I got a second chance on that one, and that's okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna go.
It's okay.
Victoria's
I messed
next
up
word.
miscellaneous.
I would have never in a million years gotten that one. Okay, Victoria's next word. Don't make it too hard. You don't have to.
Next word is restaurant.
That's the classic.
That's the one that everybody gets wrong.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so RESTAURANT.
Lorenzo.
You got it correct.
Oh God. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, Victoria with restaurant. Okay, that's 1 point to half a point. Let's do.
Great.
This is simply not as fun as I thought it would be, so let's just do one more each. So far, you're in the lead.
It was gonna be fun when you were winning.
I had never had a one single thought of me winning this game, Victoria. The day that I win the spelling bee with one of my guests, I'll buy everybody drinks, whatever. Okay, my next,
Your word.
my word. Here it goes.
Superintendent.
Oh, jeez.
I would have told you that it was 2 words, first of all. I'm gonna start with super, S-U-P-E-R. Dog.
That's
You had
messed
me, you
up.
had me.
Now he thinks it's wrong.
S-U-P-E-R-I-N-T-E-N-D-A-N-T.
So close.
Bro, are you serious? Are you kidding me?
It's E-N-T.
God dang.
Yeah, it's the whole E and A thing. They don't always make the right sounds. That's what
true.
trips people up when they're learning to read.
All right, let's give Victoria one more, and then we'll call her the winner and let her play a song for. It's all right. Hey, look, it's not your fault. I didn't pay attention in school.
I'm sure you paid attention. I'm sure superintendent wasn't like one of the main words you learned how to
Actually, when I
spell.
went to my guidance counselor, they're super. Oh no, it wasn't. They said you should be a superintendent, and I realized that's not true. They said I should be a janitor. Is what they said. Okay, next, Victoria, we have one more word for you, and I think this is gonna be a slam dunk.
Let's see.
What word should I choose?
What word
Choose one
should I
quickly.
choose?
All right. Word is Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. Ooh,
Pharaoh.
tough one. Tough one.
Farrow.
Okay, hold on. If I can spell it right, I think that's wrong.
It's okay.
think
He knows he did it. He did this to
If
me on purpose.
if I get this right, can we do a tiebreak? Is that a tie? Can we call it a tie?
No, but that's Pharaoh. F-A-R. Oh,
Didn't
wait.
ask for a definition.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're being tricky.
I didn't know there was more than one kind.
Yeah, yeah. Are you talking about like feral, like Ferr?
Like King Tut. Pharaoh.
Yeah, which would be Farrow.
I thought it would be a PH. PHA.
Oh, you're talking like pharaoh, like a king.
Yeah.
Pharrow
Yeah.
or
thought it would be
OH.
double R.
OH.
Double R.
Is it double R?
You are wrong. It is OAH. Wait, AOH?
You don't even know when you asked. I don't trust
You
you.
gotta turn your microphone down. Lorenzo, you're so loud. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Victoria is clearly victorious, and this is the worst game
Oh,
of all
no.
time. I don't know if we're gonna be bringing the spelling bee back to Sam Johnson live show after that, but
Well,
you know,
hopefully
while-
that didn't ruin it forever.
yeah, while I wipe my tears away, would you please grace us with another song?
Sure. This is one that we brought back. I used to play it a whole bunch, and it's actually called Corona, which is such a strange thing.
What year was it written?
I wrote this in 2009.
Has anybody ever accused you of being psychic or anything along those lines?
Well, okay, so here's a little tidbit on the song. So Corona used to be called Bologna, and it's actually after a book that I was reading. I can't remember the name of the
About-
book right now, but it
About
was all about
sandwich meat?
bullfighting. No, it was about
Oh.
bullfighting and Bologna, like over in Spain.
Oh,
And
right.
so,
Sorry,
right,
so
yeah,
uncultured.
well, it's okay. But there's a line in here that says, "Face this road like a warrior," and it was supposed to be like on the road to Bologna, right?
Oh, tight. Is
But
that where they do that's not where they do like the running with the bulls.
yeah, that is where they do
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah.
insane. That stuff's crazy.
That's like the main part of this book that I was reading.
It's about that.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
about
a
the running
Heming-
with the bulls. For the-
yeah, I think it's a Hemingway book.
Lorenzo, are you aware of the running with the bulls? So basically, can I just tell you
Yeah.
what I think it is, and before you play the song? Apparently, in Bologna, in Spain, there's a street, a whole course where they release a pack of bulls. I don't know what you call a pack of bulls. A whole bunch of
Right,
bulls.
a herd.
A herd. Thank you. Yeah, a herd of bulls. And these angry motherfuckers run down the street as fast as they can, and there's people in front of them running away from them, and the whole idea is to run as long as you can without getting trampled, gored,
By the bulls.
or whatever by these bulls. And there's videos of this, and you have to look it up later. It's absolutely nuts.
It's a
maybe-
crazy tradition.
Lorenzo, while she's gonna play a song, maybe you can look up "Running with the Bulls," and we'll bring in a video of that afterwards if it's possible.
Ooh, yeah,
this
that would
song-
be interesting.
That would be interesting.
So
what's
it
the
was
song again?
inspired. It was inspired by Bologna, actually, and warriors and stuff. But one of my other drummers that I had before, he said Bologna would be really weird. It would be made fun of. People would call
Because
it
it's a
baloney.
silly word.
Yeah, because bologna, Bologna. It just
So you then changed it.
yes, I changed it to Corona because we were trying to find a word that rhymed with that. It just didn't sound right after I changed it. So Corona was it.
And then, so it's been Corona, and then now it's
And now it's still
more
Corona.
apropos.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now when you hear it, it says the sun goes down on California and you're waking up in Arizona. You want to face the road like a warrior on the road to Corona, which is so crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, now you might have to switch it back to Bologna.
I know, right? It's going to be tainted. People are going to say, no, we don't want to go to Corona.
All right. Well, when you're ready, we're ready for you, Lorenzo. Go ahead and try to find a video of that if you can. I don't want to ask too much of you while you're handling all this, but.
Came home one Monday morning before the storm, taken away without a warning, left on my own. on the road to Corona, Corona, yeah. Someone's down on California, waking up in Arizona. Face this road like a warrior on the road to Corona, Corona, yeah.
There we are. Beautiful, wonderful.
All right, thank you.
I'm curious. Let's hear a little bit more about your foundation. It's a foundation. It's a festival.
Yeah, so it's a nonprofit. So that is a foundation. It's a 501c3, and it was created in 2014. We created it, or really, it came out of sorry, it came out of me being bedridden. I have 8 kids, and so I know.
I've seen you on that TV show. Is it TLC?
Oh, you're funny. Like 8 is enough? No.
That's how I know you, Victoria.
That lady with the 12 kids? No.
You have 8 kids?
Yeah, so we have 8. One is my stepdaughter, but I had 7.
I don't know what that means, though. Like, I don't know how many, if you can guess how many kids somebody has by looking at them, but I never would have guessed 8. I will just say that.
Actually, most people don't guess 8. When I say that, most people are just like, oh my God, or they'll say like, gosh, that must have been awful, or that's, wow.
And that must be awful. That's a rude thing to say.
But people say
that's so rude.
Hey, I've had some really rude people before when I was younger and when I was like 20, 21, and I had a couple of kids and then I was pregnant. Everybody thought I was like a teenager, for sure. They thought I was like 12. So
Really?
I lived in Santa Cruz,
So
right?
you're just blessed with the baby face genetics.
I guess so.
That's good. I think that's the way to be. So
I think it's
in
better.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, so in Santa Cruz, right, this lady walked up to me, and it was in the courthouse of all places, and she walked up to my daughter's feet and, like, took them and did this little baby thing, and she's like, you know, your daddy, you need to tell him how this happens. You do know how this happens, right? And I was like, dude, you're weird. Get off of my... But she just kept walking. Like, I was like, really?
Oh my God! If a stranger comes up and grabs your these days, you can't touch people. You just can't.
No.
Especially babies.
No.
Do you know what it would take for me to reach out and touch a stranger's child?
Well, you'd be surprised when people are pregnant. They have the same problem.
belly rubs and
oh
weird
my
things like
God,
that?
you have no idea. Like
have no
I'd be
idea,
like,
right.
please don't send me out to the store at night. Somebody's gonna ask to rub my belly.
Are you
For
kidding?
sure, no joke. People will
a
come
stranger.
straight up, just come up to you. Oh my gosh, can I touch your belly?
Do you think it's because they
How about no?
How about 10
I don't
feet
even know you.
perimeter?
I'm not
Is it
famous.
is it because they're so in awe of the majesty of pregnancy and childbirth?
That's
or
what
is
I
it just wanna
almost
touch
think.
you, or is it
But
just
see,
like
but
this-
sometimes it's weird. Like, you know, you kind of have like a
all the
weird
time.
person vibe, you know? Other times it's kind of like, okay, well, they're just kind of,
I've had family members.
she's a mom.
I mean, I've never been pregnant, but I've had family members that have been pregnant, and they'll be like, yeah, do you want to rub my belly? And I'm like, no, I'm good.
Not really.
It's not necessary. Like, for what?
I mean, there's some things you could do without, you know, that's one of those things, you know, it is what it is. I think when it's your own child, it's different. You know?
Absolutely. And somehow that turned into a nonprofit for
See,
musicians.
okay, so nonprofit, yes, it did, because I ended up watching this show, and it was all about Lilith, and at that time, Lilith Fair had been gone for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, like back in the 90s when they had the Women's Festival. That was the Women's Festival. Other than the National Women's Festival, that one's been happening since the 70s.
Lucy just came on to say she has a belly fetish. I just want to
Oh,
point that
see,
out.
so then maybe, you'd be one of those people.
I'm just playing. She didn't
Oh
say
my
she has
gosh.
one. She just said belly fetish. Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah. Well, that is what people have. Yeah.
So
So in any
let's-
case, Lilith Fair, yes. And then I just was like, there's no women's music festival, and we didn't have one in California. And so I figured that would make a good nonprofit. And I really wanted to dedicate it to advancing women in music and business and education and the fine arts, because I thought those were the areas that, that you grow a festival with.
That's
You have
so
to have
cool.
people to run sound. You got to have people to play the songs. You got to have business. You have to have an education component.
Right.
So
Totally. And,
Yeah.
and just like how when you tell people you have 8 kids and they go, oh, that sounds awful, starting a music festival sounds awful. I'm just gonna be
Well,
honest with you.
yeah,
That
you
sounds
know.
so hard. I don't know if I'd rather have 8 kids or start a music festival. They both
and
sound
that, yeah,
incredibly
and
difficult.
I mean, and I think that both are incredible. They're difficult in different ways, for sure. But the music festival part of it, the starting the nonprofit, the paperwork wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It has been just like starting from ground zero. I think if I had
How
been
can they-
someone
how
in the
can we fi- how
music
can we find
industry, oh, how can you
I'm sorry,
find
go
me?
ahead.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay.
How can you find? How can we find the festival? Any of that information that you'd like to?
So that one is CWM, like California Women's Music, NP, nonprofit.com.
Cool. CWMNP.com.
Exactly. And so you go to that website and it has all of the information about our grant programs, about all of our digital content. Since COVID and since going on lockdown, we've definitely pivoted, and we have Meditation Monday, and we have 2 different concerts that we host a month. One is Homebound and the other is Rebirth. And Homebound, this particular, oh, that's very nice, that I have the HD glow. No, I am not pregnant ever
I think
again.
they're asking if I'm pregnant.
Or if you're pregnant, well,
I'm
that would
pretty
be
sure that's what's happening.
hilarious.
I did actually miss my period this month, so I'm not quite sure, but it
Yeah.
remains to be seen.
Yeah, so that nonprofit, we
Sorry.
do a lot of stuff. And our next Homebound concert is July 18th, and it's with Jill Sobule. She's the headliner of that particular show.
Right on. All right, go to
CWM.
yeah,
NP.
CW.
I
It's
know.
not my fault. It's other people's fault that I have a terrible memory. You saw me. I can't spell for beans anyway.
Well, actually, you spelled pretty well. I mean, I think that we both had our difficulties with certain letters.
I couldn't even spell difficulties. I had a request, I believe, for a song of mine called Fuego.
Yay.
If you're watching, please go check out everything Victoria is doing. I hear she's a mover and a shaker, and it's got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of stuff going on. So follow her. And I'm going to play you a song called Fuego. This is requested by none other than Lucy Maldonado. I haven't played it in a long time.
I don't even like to hike, but for you, Mike, show me something new underneath the moon, that'll be alright. Yeah, you don't need to hide it, I like it how you are. You can never hide it, I like it how you are. That's the second night, she didn't die. Could've been a long line, wrong guys blowing up her phone all the time. Make hay when it shines, need to stop resting on my laurels. So yeah, oh yeah, let's get romantic. Oh yeah, me and you can make magic. Oh yeah, I come through with the candlestick, it's so cute, she can't even handle it. She can't even handle it. Don't hide your feelings from me, we could get mushy. Not wasting time playing mind games, trust me. I've been around for a minute or two. Let me show you things that you never knew, oh yeah. We'll stop at every lot before I take you home. And I hate to see you cry, but glad you're comfortable. No, you don't need to hide it, I like it how you are. Makeup on your eyes, the puddles on the floor. Oh yeah, let's get romantic. Oh yeah, me and you can make magic. Oh yeah, I come through with the candlestick. It's so cute, she can't even handle it. No, 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 no. Oh, she can't even handle it. Oh no, da da da. So, don't lead me on, don't lead me on. No, I'm serious. I have been wrong, I've been wrong more times than I'm willing to recall. More times than I'm willing, but the time that we're spending, I can't keep pretending it's not. This shit is pure fuego. Oh yeah, let's get romantic. Oh yeah, me and you can make magic. Oh yeah, let's get romantic. And I come through, I come through, I come through, I come through. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, let's get romantic. Oh yeah, me and you can make magic. Oh yeah, I come through with the candlestick. So cute, she can't even handle it. Oh yeah, let's get romantic. Oh yeah, me and you can make magic. And I come through, I come through, I come through, I come through. It's pure fuego. Pure fuego. So, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We used to have applause on this show. I don't know what happened to our sound guy.
He
He's
checked
gonna
out
get a
on
stern
you.
talking to after.
He's all like, I'm done.
He's over it.
I'm finished with this. Yeah.
What else fun could we do? What else fun could we do? Trivia sounds boring to me. Let's give you. Let's do it like this. Let's do one more. Would you rather?
All right.
Oh, we got a comment. What do we got in the comment?
All right.
Can everybody hear you? Sam, would you rather have 8 kids or have to touch every pregnant belly you see? Heather, I love you for asking this question.
That's funny.
Now, I want to know a couple of things. Are the 8 kids, do I have to birth them myself, or are they birthed by my counterpart? Also, does this belly touching that I may or may not be doing, is it going to get me in any kind of trouble? I've never been to jail.
Yeah, it has to be willing participants.
Knock on wood. Willing participants?
Yeah.
I actually already do that, so I'll just stick with the belly rubbing for willing participants.
I figured. That's the safest thing to do.
Good question.
8 kids
Heather.
a long haul.
You know, we do like to cover the deep topics here on this show, and thank you for being game and for putting up with it, and I appreciate that. You're a fun person, and you were down to roll with the punches and the hard hitting questions, and to share about yourself and what you're up to. And,
Yeah.
I appreciate you for being here and making the time.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you so much.
Totally. You feel like doing one more song?
Yeah, I could do another song for sure.
You could do another song. All right.
I don't have the same skills as Jimbo. I know his are.
You don't have the same guitar either.
No,
wait,
I
you know
don't.
what we didn't do?
I
Here's what we
don't.
didn't do, Victoria.
What's that?
By the way, people call you Victoria, or they call you Vic, or they call you Vicky. What do we? What's like the?
Yeah, that's a good question. Victoria is really more of an adult thing, and Vicky was a young me. You know, that would be like you've known me like my whole life.
Got you. Yeah, I have like 5 people that can call me Sammy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But do we have the Running with the Bulls video real quick? I believe we do.
That's so interesting.
So as you know, Victoria played a song earlier that was based on a part of Spain where they do this thing where they run with the bulls, and I think we found a little clip of that. If you're not aware, if you haven't seen it, we're gonna just go ahead and bring it up as you can here. Check this insanity out. All right, we let a bunch of bulls loose in the street, and these jackasses in white suits. By the way, who's selling these white suits?
I
That's
know, right?
the market you want to get in on, is white suits for idiots who want to run from bulls. I guess it shows the blood better. Look at these guys.
It's just
Look at these guys.
crazy that people do that. You know
That's
what I mean?
hell no. You know. Here, the part about this that I don't like is all these guys on the sidelines who aren't even really running, but then they go home to America and they're like, yeah, I ran with the Bulls. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You're like, yeah, you were watching it from the sidelines.
Yeah, you were close, but I don't think that really
I don't
counts.
think that counts. That does not count.
Anyways,
So yeah,
I wouldn't
was
do
an Ernest Hemingway book. I just cannot remember for the life of me what the name of that book was. It was a very interesting book.
I've never read any Ernest Hemingway.
Well, now you have lots of time. You can pick one, just one.
All right, let's do one more song from you, one more song from
Sounds
me,
good.
and we'll call it a day.
All right, sounds good. So this one is on our EP, and it's on the name of our EP is Tongue Tied, and you can find that anywhere.
It was cool album art, by the way. I checked it out. I liked that.
Thank
I liked
you.
the art.
Yeah, that was actually like a fan. Our drummer was in high school the year that we recorded that, so like last year, and there were some fans there that they drew a thing for us, which was really cool.
Badass.
We paid them, so they got paid for their
That's
art.
good. Spread that money around.
But this is Don't Hide Your Eyes, and this is also a song that I played long before we started playing it in a band. I just, yeah, I was playing
You've had
this
it around
song,
for a
and
long time, and finally
yeah,
you
it
got
was
out.
there, and we developed it, and then this is Don't Hide Your Eyes.
Right on.
Smell the drops of the morning dew. Smell the drops of the morning dew on the trees. Can't compare your yesterdays with the newness of today. Don't hide your eyes. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Don't think I've forgotten how you left me so far behind. Don't hide your eyes. Forget all your lies. You never had to lie. You never had to lie. Come clean, reveal this moment true. You can convince me you're all that you seem. Don't hide your eyes. Forget all your lies. Don't hide your eyes.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes. This is all I've got. Is just myself to applaud you. But beautiful. Great voice. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
You know, actually, we had somebody in the comments here named Martha, who I think is involved.
Oh, Martha. Yes, yes, yes.
Martha.
She's played a number of shows with us, which is really cool.
She's played some shows. You know, we do
Yeah.
have the
And she's a
capability
friend.
of, well, you, as you know, because you do the live streams, that you can bring in people to talk to you during your live stream. Are you aware of this?
Really?
We could send
Oh,
her a link and then
And just
have her
bring
come
her on
on.
in. Yeah.
there she is. We're getting close to the end of this, anyways. So I
But
wanna
yeah,
say-
that would have been a cool thing to do.
we
Maybe
should
if
have
we get together again,
Totally.
maybe next time I could schedule it so that the war could be here, which would be kind of
we
cool.
gotta get your boy on. I gotta meet Jimbo. I'm kind of sad I didn't get
Yeah.
to see his face. We got to hear him play a little bit at the beginning.
I know you didn't even get to see him.
Joy says, Sam, great guest.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's very nice. Thank you.
So I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Are you both coming on FB Live again? Look, now we're getting the comments in here.
That's awesome.
You do live streams, right?
I do a lot of them.
Right, a lot of them. All right, so go.
Yeah, I
go
mean,
follow
like at
Victoria.
least a couple a month, and then we do meditation Monday, so that's every
What
Monday
kind of
at 6
meditation
p.m.
do you do, Victoria? Because I dabble in some meditation myself.
Oh, do you? Well, I don't do anything. My host, Rose Hayes, she does all the work on that end.
Okay, so you just sit there with your
Yeah.
arms, your legs crossed, and listen.
Yeah, I pretty much like make sure it's going good. The stream's working and like the sound's good and
Oh,
you know,
I got you. I got
all
you,
of
I
that
got
good
you.
stuff.
You're not down with the woo woo.
Well, I do it like
you
here
do
in my room while I
okay.
watch it, you know.
Alright.
But it's pretty cool. Like we have different musical guests that like share, you know, how they meditate, and sometimes they're yoga instructors and sometimes they're singer-songwriters, and so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a cool like 20-30 minutes. Not a grand time investment, you know.
I was doing this, transcendental meditation.
Oh,
I was
nice.
doing that for a while. I still do it occasionally, but to do it properly, they require you to do it for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. That's 40 minutes of meditation a day.
That's a lot. I figure if people just do like 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, the world
You'd
would
probably
probably be a
better
better place, right?
I really would like to know what the actual benefits of meditation are. Everybody says
Oh,
that
there's
there
a
are-
lot. No, there's a lot. It actually
Alright, okay.
resets the brain. If you look into some of the brain research on meditation, it actually works for kids that have ADD and ADHD.
I am a kid who has ADD and ADHD.
See, then
so
you would benefit from this. This is why you've been craving
I'm telling
it.
you, I did this 40 minutes a day for like 5-6 months, and I'm still stupid.
And you're just, oh, jeez. I highly doubt that.
You saw the spelling test or the spelling bee we just did.
Well, there's lots of people that have a hard time spelling because of spell check. We talked about that. It's really made people not have to work on that, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's really nice of you, Victoria. I appreciate the kind words. I know you don't actually mean it. You're gonna go home and tell your friends I'm dumb. But
You're not.
all right, this has been enough. I've had enough. This has been
Okay,
fun.
no more
Victoria,
humiliating
Thank you so
you.
much for joining. Yeah, before it gets any worse.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you.
I didn't really give a call to action today, but if you want to donate, yes, this podcast, live stream, etc., it does cost money to keep it going. So if you'd like to donate, you can. My Venmo is Sam Johnson Live, or you can go to paypal.me/Sam Johnson Live, and help keep the lights on over here. Let's bring Victoria back in. We don't want to get rid of her like that.
Oh, that's okay.
Jeez,
Yeah.
wow.
I
Lorenzo's
figured,
Lorenzo's
it's okay.
hungry.
He
He's
might
ready
be
to go.
finished.
I want to say thank you very much to Lorenzo. I want to say for producing. I want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you to Isha for bringing
Thank
you
you,
on as
Isha.
a guest. And we are, and I want to say thank you very much to you, Victoria, and the band
And thank you,
Callbox.
Sam.
Go follow them. Go check them out. Spotify, Apple Music, etc., and see what she's got going on. We good? We cover it?
Excellent.
All right,
We-
you
we're
hang in there. Don't
covered.
hang up. We're gonna go offline, and we'll just catch up real quick right after.